Hey everyone, welcome back to the AI WebEx AI ML program. I'm Harsh, and in today's session we will be exploring the core of how Python is written, its syntax and structure. This is a crucial step in your journey because understanding how Python code is organized will help you write clean, readable and error-free programs. We will walk through how Python handles indentation, statements and the overall flow of code, all explained in a beginner friendly way. So let's get started and build a solid foundation for everything that's coming next. So yeah, let's start. In Python, indentation refers to the white space, like usually the spaces or tab that appears at the beginning of a line or code. Unlike many other languages, programming languages like C or C++, Java C++ or Java, Python does not use curly braces to define code blocks. Instead, it uses indentation to group statements that belong together for a particular functionality. Why this is important? Indentation tells Python which lines of code are part of the same block. For example, under a function, loop if it's a statement or a class, like it usually like it means like which lines of code are part of same functionality. So this is why indentation important. The same thing which we use curly braces in C++ or Java. If we don't use indent correctly, Python will rage and indentation error, and your code won't run. So now we'll see some example of we'll see some example of indentation. We'll create a variable age and we'll assign one value 18. So here if age is greater than equal to 18, so if you see here, we have created a conditional statement here, and so what we were doing in other languages, we were adding the curly braces like this, but here we won't add curly braces. What we'll do, we'll just create an indentation. If you'll see this uh, white spaces or tag, this is what indentation means. Like it means like this print statement which I am adding right now. Suppose I am adding you are an adult. So this print statement is a part of if statement. It means this print statement belongs to this if one. Because of this indentation, if the indentation is not there, it will give you an error and it won't run. The program will not run. I'll show you. Let me select. So you can see, right? We are getting indentation error. It's not running. So we have to add a white space. We have to add a tab here. Now if we will run, we are getting an output, right? You are an adult because age is greater than or equal to 18. So this is what indentation means. Now we have to add one more statement that will not be the part of this if statement. Means it's not indented to this statement. It's the outside of the if block. We'll just add one more statement here. We'll run it. See, it's not a part. Allow will reverse the program. This statement will still print because it's not a part of this indentation. This print statement is different from this one. Now we'll run this program. If you see, only this program finished output came because this is not the part of this statement. So I hope you got what indentation means. The first print are indented, so they only run if the condition is true. The last print is not indented, so it runs regardless of the condition. So now we will see some common rules. Now we'll see some common indentation rules in Python, which we use for defining the code blocks in Python. So the first rule: never use only four spaces. Use always four spaces per indentation level, and never mix spaces and tabs together. This is not a, like when you will mix tabs and spaces, it's not a good way of writing codes in Python. All lines should be in the same block, must all lines in the same block, all lines in the same block must be indented at the same level, must be indented at the same level, at the same level. So here suppose like adding one more tab and then adding your driving. So this is not correct actually, this is not correct. We should not add one more tab, it should be indented at the same level, because this both we are trying to print after this statement will be true. So it's like when we'll add one more indentation here, it's not a correct way. Like you see unexpected indentation is giving the error, so we should not add this, it should be at the same level. And we should always use either for spaces or tab, but we should never mix spaces and tabs. Now we'll move to a statement. In Python, a statement is a single line of code that perform an action. The basic definition. In Python, a statement is a single instruction in Python. It means single line of code that performs some action. It could be assigning a value, calling a function, performing a calculation, or controlling any flow of the program. See, this is also a statement we are assigning a value. This is also a statement we are making some conditional. We are making some conditional statement. This is just also a statement. This is also a statement. So basically, in Python, a statement is a single line of code that performs an action. It could be, I already said, assigning a value, calling a function, or performing a calculation. I mean, basically, it performs an action. Think of a statement as a complete instruction that Python can understand and execute. Type of a statements we have: assignment statement, as we already said; expression statement. Expression means evaluate an expression, often when calling a function. Suppose we have print a statement where we are writing some print. So it calls a print function, like it's calling a print function. So that's why it's a statement. Then conditional statement, like this is a conditional statement which I said earlier. Then we have loop statement. Then we have import statement also. Import statement is also a statement. A statement means in Python basically to perform an action. Simple. So this is what a statement. Every line of code which do something in Python is a statement. Hope you understand what is a statement. Does not have to return a value. Multiple simple statement can be written on one line separated by semicolon, but it's not recommended in a clean code. Now we'll move to comments in Python. So in Python, comments are lines in your code that are not executed by the interpreter. They are meant for humans, not for the computer. Comment we use basically to explain what your code does. So like it's just a documentation type of thing. Like it just we just add comments to someone know what your code is doing, or just to explain what your code is doing. It's like a notes in your code. We leave notes or reminders. It make code easier to read and maintain. So comments, like we have already, comments help us understand the code. Python ignores them during the execution, and it's not for the interpreter. Interpreter will not execute your Python code. We use hash symbol for single line comments and triple quotes for multi-line comment. We will see some example. So suppose we are assigning one variable x is equal to 10. We want that someone, if someone will see our code, will they if he, even if he is from a non-technical background, he can easily understand. We'll just add one simple comment that we are assigning we are creating one variable x and assigning value 10. so that the person who will read the code will easily understand that we are creating one variable x and we are assigning the value 10. So this is a single line comment. We can also write like this. It's a single line comment. So it's a single line comment. We'll see the example of multi-line comment now. Multi-line comment. So to define multi-line comment in Python, we use triple quotes as we discussed earlier. We use something like this. So now we can write multi-line comments. Suppose we are creating one function def. So in Python we use def keyword to define function. We will learn it later. We have a complete lesson on function. So suppose we are creating one function and we want to add description of about this function. So what we will do here, we will define the description of the function in a multi-line comment. So this function prints a greeting message whenever we call this function. So you saw right here we have multi-line comment, like here we had single line comment, but we are writing multi-line comment. So you can write multi-line multi-line notes or multi-line comments in Python using the triple quotes. So this is how you can write triple quotes. And whenever you run it, this comment, this the interpreter will not execute this comment. We'll call this greet function now. See, comments comments are nothing. It only for us, for humans, not for computer, not for interpreter. I hope you understood the comments now. Now we'll move to case sensitivity in Python. In Python, uppercase and lowercase matters. Whenever we define any variable, suppose we are defining two variables, name is equal to Harsh, and we have name equal to Harsh. If you see, both the word are same, name and name, but here this name is different. This name is the lowercase and this is the uppercase. This n is the uppercase. So in this scenario, both the variables are different. So Python is a case sensitive. Python is a case sensitive programming language. This means that uppercase and lowercase letters are treated as a different characters. Variable like name, as we show you, and also like if we have something like this, it's also a different variable. This all these three variables are different. The same applies to functions, same applies to keywords, and same applies to identifiers also. Why it is so important? Why does this matter? So suppose if by mistake if you are changing the case of a variable or function name, Python will treat it as a completely new and unrelated name, which often leads to errors. So suppose I'll show you.